will tackle about the integumentary system, so sit tight and learn from it. The term integumentary system is quite new to us, but we'll surely discuss it and widen your knowledge. So this is the largest system of the body, and I will give some numerical informations. 16% of body weight is under integumentary system, and it has an area of 1.5 to 2 meters squared. Also, it acts as a barrier to keep the body's internal living tissues and organs safe from UV radiation and dehydration. It is also responsible for regulating internal body temperature, regulating hydration level, sensory perception of touch, temperature, and pain, vitamin D production, and eliminating waste through perspiration. Now let's discuss the parts and functions of the integumentary system. This system is also known as the skin, and it has two main parts, which is the skin and the appendages. The importance of this is to protect the body's internal living tissues and organs, protects against invasion by infectious organisms, and protects the body from dehydration. It consists of skin, hair, nails, glands, and nerves. The skin are the cutaneous membrane, and under of it are epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. So epidermis is familiar to us, right? For it is the outermost or the upper part of the structure of the skin. The second one is dermis, which is in between of epidermis and hypodermis. So much for that. We will learn its two main parts, which is papillary dermis and reticular dermis. Papillary dermis is the thin part upper outer one. It is good for providing vital nutrients and oxygen to the skin's tissue, while reticular dermis is the thick, deeper lower part, which strengthens the skin and provide it with elasticity. Now let us go deeper and inside of hypodermis. It is primarily used for the storage of fat. This layer functions as an insulator, offering protection against the cold and protects the body against heat as well through sweating. Since we already know about the skin, let us go to the other part of the integumentary system, which is the skin appendages. This consists of the hair, nails, and glands. Firstly, there is hair. A lot of us has hairs on our body, including in our eyelashes hair and even in our nose, which has different protective functions. Our hair is made of tough protein called keratin. Hairs are produced by hair follicles, and these follicles begin at the surface of the dermis and extends into the epidermis. The hair bulb, which is the root of the hair follicle, receives blood and nutrients from a capillary network of vessels to sustain hair growth. The one that can be seen in the surface is called hair shaft. At the core of the hair shaft is what we call the medulla, which is surrounded by the cortex. For the outermost layer, we have a single layer of cells that make up the shaft cuticle. Now let's go to the next one, the nails. Nails themselves are made of keratin. This is the same substance your body uses to create hair on the top layer of your skin. A nail has three main parts: the root, blade, and free margin. Other structures around or under the nail include the nail bed, cuticle, and nail fold. Now let's go and discuss each part of the nail. Firstly, the portion of the nail found under the surface of the skin at the near or end of the nail is called the nail root. It is where the nail begins. The nail plate or body is the portion of the nail that is external to the skin, in which that we can see in our fingers or toes. Lastly, for the parts of integumentary system is the glands, which consists of vast number of it in our body. A gland produces and releases substance that perform a specific function in the body. They are mainly categorized in two types of glands, which are sweat glands and sebaceous glands. First off, let's talk about the sweat glands. These can be found almost everywhere in the surface of our skin. There are eccrine and apocrine sweat glands. Eccrine glands form a thermoregulatory organ and secrete primarily water that contains electrolytes, while apocrine glands secrete oily substances containing lipids, proteins, and steroids through hair canals and are found only in skin containing hair. Aside from sweat glands, there are sebaceous glands, which is a small oil-producing gland present in the skin. The sebaceous gland are located in the dermis and they develop from the epithelial cells of the hair follicle itself. So that covers all the basic parts of integumentary system, which consists of skin, hair, nails, and glands. The system's main function is to act as a barrier to protect the body from the outside world. It enables and helps our body to retain body fluids, protect against disease, eliminate waste products, and regulate body temperature. So take care of it. That's it for today. I hope you learned something about our topic. Thank you.